You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time, an entertainment news program that brings you all of the most exciting celebrity news. Today we've got quite an exciting lineup, as is always the case when we have a studio guest. Yes, we do have a studio guest. We'll be telling you all about him later on the program. I am Tokunbo Taiwo, and I'm here with my usual crew, Lakbe Banjo and Ife Oshunkeye. Hi guys.
Hello.
What's new?
Well, I like your first trainers this morning. They're really, really cool. Ta-da! But he seems to think they're so popular and everyone's got them.
Yeah, I think the mass pro is all out there, so I don't like to wear them.
Anyway, you look nice today, so just take
every
the
day.
compliment. No,
Thank
today.
You. Every day.
Today.
We're not going to start that this early, are
and
we?
so do you, Tokunbo. I like your trainers as well.
Oh, thank you very much. I like your hair. Side sweat.
Thank you.
So in the news.
Yes, in the news, yes.
Can you remember when we had this conversation about Wizkid
resurrecting just has to prove himself right.
Duncan Mighty career?
Yep.
And then you guys are like, nah, Duncan Mighty.
What she said. So
by the way, I've got
okay, what did you say about it?
I can't remember. Remind me.
Yeah, you were like, no, Duncan Mighty has been, you know, you guys were supporting the fact that no, it wasn't Wizkid.
Oh, both of us?
I think you
don't try and deny it.
Did you?
No.
We can rewind the tapes, guys.
Go on.
Yeah, but if you remember it so well,
No, I don't. Okay, tell me what you said. What did you say?
I don't even remember what you're talking
so
about.
But okay, but it was just, even apart from tea time, we went downstairs and a lot of people were saying, no, it can't be true. Wizkid didn't resurrect his career. Duncan Mighty has been there.
Didn't say
is all that. But Duncan Mighty now, in an interview with another media agency, was like, hey, big shout out to my brother, my friend, because it was a big turnaround for me after Fake Love. Big shout out to the Starboy.
Hasn't he got a song with Tiwa Savage now?
Yeah, he's dropping that Lover Lover.
Right, so because Duncan Mighty said that
He acknowledged that it was a big turnaround for him after Fake Love. So you guys shouldn't even argue this.
No, what I'm saying is I thought you were going to say like sales went up or
something like that.
But I thought when he says it's a big turnaround, sales went up, more fame, more everything for Duncan Mighty just because he did a collaboration with the Starboy.
Okay, well fine, I'll give you that, but it's not.
You're giving him that?
Yeah, but it's not really substantial. But anyway,
it's not in
there's more interesting news.
This guy
This
guy said this himself. Are you guys still arguing this?
Fine,
Even Bookie wants to break the guy's skull.
Who?
Duncan Mighty, because she was there fighting for him.
We should move on to our first story.
No, before we do, there's really interesting gossip, right? So you guys, I might owe you lunch. Well, actually, no, I don't know yet. But Tiwa Savage commented on T-Bill's gym picture, and she was like, "Don't forget Johnny Bravo. Don't forget legs." Did I send it to you? I sent it to both of you. I sent it to you. Anyway. And everyone now thinks suddenly they might be getting back together. So you might be onto something.
Yes.
Remember you said last time?
Say it again. What?
You might be onto something.
There's
no confirmation.
Do we get to choose where we want our
No, but you don't get the lunch until they get back together.
All right, guys. You know what? Hold that thought. Let's quickly take a break. When we come back, we'll be bringing you our first story. Stay here.
That money we shoot every person that we know we can shoot. We don't let people die there.
You could have killed me for a long period of time.
Is that time why I carry gonorrhea? I first go hospital first, but it no go. Now I come make that mama.
He just pulled it, he pointed and shot.
What is the soul of a man?
They suffer too much. They suffer too much.
Issues around the Nigerian police, we have to tackle it holistically.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're moving on to our first story. Nigerian artist Koker quietly parts ways with MI's Chocolate City. Chocolate. Why? Do you like the way it was said?
I like the way you said it. Chocolate. So this, obviously, Koker's been quite relevant for a bit now. He's got a few bangers. I actually am a big fan. I like all his songs.
Yeah.
Overtry Scammy,
Kolework.
Exactly. Kolework, I think, is like his biggest one. In my view, one of his biggest songs.
No, it is. Undoubtedly. But he was under Chocolate City, who obviously have produced MI, Jesse Jags, Ice Prince, right? Chocolate City.
Produced.
Like produced as in come out with artists.
Collaborated.
Yeah. No, I mean the record label have produced X, Y, Z. Yeah. Anyway, so Koker was like the new thing from them, but he silently, I guess he's left on good terms, because last year he was asked about whether or not he's under Chocolate City or not, and he denied it. He said no, these things are all rumors. Yeah. But now he's kind of changed his bio from Chocolate City Choc Boy, which is what he referred to himself as, to now Coke Boy. I wonder if that has any subliminal drug messages. Coke Boy. No, I'm just saying.
And it's just Koker. Coke Boy. God.
There must be a dual meaning.
You're so Nigerian.
I'm not. I said I
so
wonder.
Nigerian with an accent.
I said I wonder.
I've told you.
That's some shading right there.
No, there's nothing wrong with being Nigerian. Why are you making it sound like it's something bad?
No, like, I would put...
I said there may be a dual meaning there. Because, no, Pusha T doesn't
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, you do. Yes. Thank you. At least
Pusha T calls himself Coke Boy because he used to be a drug dealer. Koker is Coke. Come on.
Well, I'm just saying there might be a dual meaning
there. There might be a pun on the words.
Yeah, it's just a suggestion. It's not true.
So if I start calling myself If Boy, you think I have a relationship with Davido because of If?
Oh my God.
Lord
that was so terrible. That was
not terrible. That's just absolutely lame.
That was lame.
Anyway, right?
Lord Almighty.
No, Ife, wow. Anyway.
Come on, Ife is If, man. No. Should I break it down?
Ife, stop. You're digging yourself a big hole. Anyway, right? Yes. So he changed his bio to like he's not affiliated with them in any shape or form. And his new song, I can't remember what it's called. Do you know what the new song's called? He has a new song out. Probably should figure out what the name of the song is.
I know what the name is. I can't.
Yeah, I read it. Anyway, he's got a new song, and he's not referring to Chocolate City at all. He refers to his new record label, which is Coke Boy Records or whatever. Yeah. Coke Boy. So it's almost as though he's kind of transitioned to his own label. Hasn't really made an issue out of it. Yeah. But there's nothing big. There's no big deal. Why are you smiling? There's no big deal. There's no
I'm
big
still
deal.
Thinking about
You're dead, joke. There's no big deal about him leaving on a good note, because that's something that you don't usually hear in like Nigerian record labels, issues with their the artist. Yeah. And actually, if you look at Lil Kesh, same kind of thing. He went from YBNL to, was it Yagi? Young and Getting It. Which was the original agreement he had with Olamide. Like, after a year of you being signed, you move on to do your own label. And he's still kind of affiliated with YBNL anyway. But I think it's the same kind of thing. I don't think they've left on bad terms. MI seems to have a good track record, bar, what's that guy called? Brymo. So I think in this case, there's no like...
beef whatsoever.
Yeah, there's no beef, at all. Because I wish him all the best.
I think from what I understand, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think MI is also going to be on one of the songs on his album.
EP. So it just proves that
exactly,
there's no, which is good. Most artists should learn from this. Exactly, I'm guessing MI had a good contract with him and allowed him to kind of evolve into his own person.
Yeah, Ife?
I think Lakwe pretty much covered everything, but I think a lot of record labels should learn from this, and a lot of artists should learn from this. We don't know if it left on bad terms. We don't know if there's still stuff they're still trying to sort out, but he hasn't come out to call out Chocolate City for any reason. Chocolate City hasn't come out to call out Koker for any reason. We don't know if they still have contract issues, but we don't need to know anything about that. We were not there when you guys were signing this guy, so we shouldn't. We were there. Come on. Yeah, I was there. You were not. Okay, I was there. You were not there when they were signing him, and we shouldn't be there when they're settling their issues. So I think a lot of record labels should learn from
But if I were to ask you, do you think there's an issue there and they're covering it up?
I think Tokumbo really wants there to be an issue.
No.
Yeah, because it's more like the norm. In the entertainment industry.
The reason why I ask is that, like you said, 2017 he was almost leaving, but
it was rumored. Yes,
but as they say, there's no smoke without fire, blah blah blah. And then I just thought he came to quell those rumors with why.
The more relevant an artist gets, the more they want from their record label. Yeah. And if our initial agreement was 70-30, and then you get a big tune, and then you become popular, and then you now want to tell me, no, man, we need to start doing 50-50. Of course there will be issues, not because you're getting bigger. So I think that was what happened in 2017. And this time I'm giving you an inside scoop, by the way.
Finally.
Big shout out to me. All right, so this time around, I'm actually considering getting Koker here because Koker's manager happens to be my very good friend. Like they
I'm
always
surprised
are.
Koker is not your very good friend.
Well, by association, but his manager is my very good friend. Big shout out to you, IBB.
Okay.
And I'm considering getting him here, so maybe we give us the inside scoop. Maybe he left on good times or bad times. So we'll find out. Watch the space.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but before we do, we're going to be bringing you one of the actors in a recent Nollywood movie, Moms at War, which is premiering this weekend. By the way, we've got tickets to give away to a few mums and their friends to go see Moms at War, which will be showing in cinemas from the 17th of August. For details on how to win those tickets, log on to Plus TV Africa on any social media platform, and I repeat, any social media platform, and then answer the question. So we'll take that break right now, and then we'll be right back.
Today's top stories are
And the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria.
I'm here at Eunice Bashorin Street where the
fire destroyed our transformer complete castle.
The lowest level you can.
I'm Black Banjo. This is Plus TV Africa. The big stories live here.
Big stories live here.
Big stories live here.
Welcome back. It's tea time on Plus TV Africa, and we're about to introduce our studio guest. He's an actor, a model, compare, screenwriter, has acted the role of Ebisinde of MTV's Sugar Niger, Austin of Jennifer's Diary, and is host of Slice and Dice on Zamari TV. And with almost 60,000 followers on Instagram, please welcome the amazing, the awesome, and the accomplished Abayomi Alvin.
Thank you. Really lovely being here.
Yeah.
It's so nice to have you.
My pleasure.
I actually want to do something. The only MC on the MIC knows.
You was there. That's what's up, bro. It's okay.
Sorry, can you share the joke? No, I was just going to say, I really like your name. It's like a really actorish name, like Abayomi Alvin.
Thank you.
Are you from Lagos?
No, I'm from Ekiti State.
Oh, so why Alvin? Is that actually your surname?
No, because there's Toyoshe. Is it Toyoshe or Towashe? Towashe.
Is that your real surname?
Yeah, Tawash is my surname.
Yeah.
Oh, so where did you get Alvin from?
Alvin is my fourth name.
Oh, it's your middle name?
Yeah, middle name, yeah. The Alvis, first, second,
nice.
third.
So where are the chipmunks?
Oh,
really, bro? Really, you have to bring that up?
Jesus Christ. Ife has a terrible sense of humour, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, I'm
so
sure
how's it been? I mean, I was reading up on you and stuff, and I'm a big fan of Jennifer's Diaries. I saw your character in Jennifer's Diaries.
Yeah, and
I was going on and on about how much I loved your character before you came in anyway.
Thank
you played it really, really well. I think it was sad that obviously you guys couldn't progress as lovers. And I just wanted to ask, how did you get into acting?
It was sad.
It was sad. Oh, just because you wanted to be with her. And you
Dude,
you have a thing against me, bro. I mean, I thought we were getting along before, but
we're trying to, just for the... I'm not your guy.
If I let it go, just
come on, man, he stole my girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend in your head. In your head. But no, how was it like being on Jennifer's Diaries, and how did you get into the whole acting thing?
It was awesome being on Jennifer's Diary first, and how I got into acting basically was, I've always wanted to act as a kid, but you know, as a Nigerian, or basically raised by a typical Nigerian mom, you don't want to tell her you want to be an actor as a kid. You probably want to tell her you want to be a doctor, and the usual, that stuff. So basically, I got into the university. I got in for microbiology actually, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't see myself being a microbiologist and just sitting behind there looking at a microscope and all that stuff. I was like, this is what I'm going to do, and I want to do it. And this man, I've forgotten his name now. He came to our church then to organize some sort of acting workshop. It was for like 3 months.
Okay.
And the next thing, this is what I want to do. Let me start going for auditions. And basically, that's it. I went for I actually got my first role with OBM Eloye, the director of A Trip, forgotten the name of the movie now, but he directed Calabash then for Mnet.
Okay.
So that was my first role. Then the second one was Jennifer's Diary. I went for the audition of Jennifer's Diary. And funny enough, most people don't know this, I started as an extra.
Really?
Most people don't know.
wow.
In episode 1 or episode 2, the pilot episodes, I was more or less one of those guys that was working. You know what's up?
I think we're becoming friends.
That was
nice.
2014 actually, and yeah, here we are today. And
So you established a very good relationship with Funke Akindele at the time.
Yeah, fair enough. I was one of the writers as well for season 9 and 10.
Yes, I was going to ask you like how you got into script writing, because I know you've done modeling, you've done acting. I I was like, how on earth did you get into script writing?
And then you wrote a movie as well.
Yeah, I've written like 2 or 3.
And you released the movie.
Yeah, it's on. I have one on Iroko TV, You, Me, and the Guys. There's one Robert Peters directed. It's in post-production right now. And I have 1 or 2 more that we've not even started post-production, but we're done shooting.
Okay, so how did you get into screenwriting? Because like you said, for acting, you did a workshop.
Yeah.
So in screenwriting, did you have any kind of training or it came naturally?
Basically, I've always had the flair for storytelling and all that stuff when I was growing up.
Okay.
So the next thing I was like, I don't just want to be an actor. I want to, because sometimes as an actor, especially as a rising actor, the roles don't come. You need to create roles for yourself. One of the reasons I teamed up with the director of Yumi and the Guys, and I told her, I have this story, this is it. I told her the synopsis, and she loved it. She said I should script it.
Okay.
So basically, that was it. I was like, I need to create roles. I need to team up with directors and producers. And the next thing, I looked stuff up online, and because I didn't have the money to go. No, I didn't have the time because I was in school then to go to a proper screenwriting school. So I looked stuff up on YouTube, on Google, and
oh right. So you're self-taught.
More or less.
Well done.
Less, yeah.
Okay, so these guys have covered your music, your screenwriting. Now I'm going to say something a lot of people don't talk to you about, which is your pageantry. You were Mr. Ideal Ogun State, and then you went on to win the Mr. Ideal Nigeria. Yeah. So how did that come about?
Okay, it was actually Mr. Ideal Ocean State. That was in 2012. Then Mr. Ideal Nigeria later in June. It was, like I said, I started out as a model, let me put it that way. Yeah. I wanted to really get into the entertainment industry, and I thought modeling was more or less the right way to get in. I later found out that modeling is not, it's a good platform. I mean, you can get the platform to maybe 1 or 2 people who recognize you, and instead of going through the normal auditions for acting, they just pick you straight up.
Okay, hold that thought, because still to come on Morning Tea Time, more questions, more answers, and more conversations with Nollywood actor Abayomi Alvin. That's all coming up when Tea Time on Plus TV Africa continues.
I actually moved back to Nigeria to open a bakery. This was my goal. And everything I did up till this point was in preparation for this. First of all, life was great because I moved in 2015 right before the recession, right? It was awesome. I was like, wow, there's so much money out here, man. The cost of overheads, power generation, water, you have to be your own local government. And there are no tax breaks. Many places where they realize the small business environment is difficult would offer some kind of tax breaks and incentives. We don't do that out here. We want you to come back. We want you to, to start businesses here, but we're not going to do anything to help you. All my experiences in the past have led me ultimately to where I am now.
Welcome back. It's Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. And if you're just joining us, we're talking to Nollywood actor Abayomi Alvin. So before the break, you were telling us...
Yes, so basically, that was how I got into modeling. And the next thing, I got some fashion deals, clothing deals, designers. And I'm like, this is not what I really want. Acting is what I really want. Let me just start going for auditions and forget all this one. But I still do modeling. I mean, I still do that. It's still part of me.
Pelican.
Yeah, I was a Pelican to host a program.
Yeah, they follow you.
Not you.
So just fast forward to now where, I consider you a more established actor. You're kind of in the acting scene, done a lot of films and so on. And more recently, Mums at War. How has that been, and what has the experience been like for you?
Being on Mums at War was, I think that was more or less the second or third role I played as a teenager. MTV Sugar was the second, and Moms at War was the third, actually. And it was really awesome because it's the kind of teenage role I've never played before. And having awesome actors like Funke Akindele as playing my mom, that was like really awesome. Omoni Oboli is such an awesome director, such a great director. I mean, she clears the room when she wants to direct, like rehearse, and looks at you in the eyeball, and this is what I want, give me what I want. If you don't give her what she wants, I mean, what she wants rather, you're not leaving that room, they're not filming. So she's such a great director, and I respect her, and she's such a great actor as well. Yole Doche, and lots of awesome people. Being a Moms at War.
You've made reference to Funke, I was going to call her Funke Jennifer. Funke Akindele quite a few times. And for me, like, how do you not burst into laughter? Like, how do you not do it? Like, it must be so difficult.
The thing is, I think, because I'm already quite used to her, so it's like normal, stuff like. But whenever we're doing script conference, rather, when I was still a writer on Jennifer's Diary, you have to burst into laughter every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes or something, because it was so, and we're just talking, and she could be quite serious as well. Whenever she wants to be serious, you don't want to mess with Funke Akindele. Trust me, you don't want to.
All right, so what should we expect from Moms at War?
Expect entertainment, basically. Expect to learn one or two things, but at the end of the day, just expect great entertainment. That's all I can say. Entertainment like you've never seen before.
Any spoilers?
Should I give you a spoiler? Okay, this is it. I'm not giving you any spoiler.
How did you get the role, though? Was it through Funke or was it through Omoni Oboli herself?
Okay, now this is the thing. For Moms at War, they had a closed audition.
Oh.
I wasn't invited for the closed audition.
Right.
Well, I accompanied one of my friends who was having some. No, I was to have something to do in Surulere. I was to go see a director together with my friend. And my friend was just like, let's go for this together. Let's just accompany me so we can go later. We could go later. And the next thing I got there, I saw the actors there. They were more or less my friends as well, my colleagues. And the next thing, one of the audition guys came out, female actually. She was like, you look the part. Do you want to audition? I'm like, yeah, I want to audition. Although you didn't invite me. They was like, okay, just read something, take the script and read. And the next thing I went in there, read, and well, voila, I played Bayo.
Okay, and you had to, shave.
Yeah, to shave, yeah.
Okay.
To
That's
look more
annoying.
like a teenager.
But that's awkward, though, don't you think? Like, I mean, if your friend was going for an audition and then you ended up being picked up.
Female friend. Female friend.
Did she take offense, though?
Yeah, she got a part. No, come on, we're competing.
No, she got
a part as well.
Oh, I see.
She got a part in it as well. But
so, okay, being an actor, a model, Mr. Ideal, all of that, definitely, these girls must be flocking all around.
Which girls are they?
Those girls.
This is Ife's favorite part.
You know. So, how do you handle your female fans?
One thing I've come to realize in my short years in the entertainment industry in Nigeria is if you want to focus on all these things, trust me, you're going to lose your way. Because there are lots of people, guys, girls, everybody will be coming at you. So you need
Come
to.
on.
That's the thing.
You can't say you haven't got any female interest at all, and this is how you cope with them. Just ignore them.
I'm not saying I know everybody, but you can't just lose focus. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Even if you're going to entertain, you can entertain few, you can have friends, but if you want to be having something intimate to do with everybody, that's a lot of girls we're talking about.
You sound like a man who is in love. Who is the special girl in your life?
She's at home. She's at home.
I told you I was coming for him.
Wow. Oh, so you do have a girlfriend then?
Yeah, I do have a girlfriend.
Oh, too bad for
so
you.
sad.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's still talk more. Let me come back to acting, because you're one of the people that has been vocal about the pay scale in the acting industry. Yeah. So has your view changed, or do you still remain that? Are you still saying that it's low or that it should be high?
I feel it should still be more, especially for rising actors. Basically, I mean, for the established ones, yeah, you get a good bargain, you get a good deal and all that. But although I know how it is in Nigeria, the economy and everything is bad, but still at that, for rising actors, it can be quite low sometimes. Now I'm speaking for every rising actor, not just for me, because sometimes I'm lucky enough I get good deals and good bargains and all that. But I know what some of my other friends who are probably still coming up, go through. And I feel you don't want to use an actor for a month or 2 months on a series and you're paying peanuts. Come on, you're making money from selling your series. Why not just pay actors who are working every day just to get
very quickly, social media. How has social media helped fast rising actors? Because obviously that must be a huge platform for you to put yourself out there.
A lot. I mean, now I've had directors, producers cast me just based on what they see on social media, my social media followers, or my skits, the works I've done. Not like in the olden days where you have to wait for maybe your movie to be seen on DVD before. But now, just click social media and bam. Just call you up for a close to the show.
We haven't got long, so we need to round up.
A lot of artists and musicians, actors, actresses, whatever you're doing in the arts industry, they're not using their platform for advocacy. They speak about social issues, speak about what the youths are going through. How do you intend to change that? That's one question. And then the second part is, what is your take on the NSAS movement?
Okay, the first question is, how do I intend to change it? Basically, I'm in more of a, I don't like putting myself out there when it comes to these issues, but I have something in mind that I'm going to do when I'm more established in this industry, and basically to have, to build something for young people, because when I was in school, I did something, I did extra stuff, I wasn't just waiting for school to finish, I can become a white-collar person. Basically, I did that. So I'm looking at building something. And for the NSAS movement, I feel there are bad eggs in the SARS, whatever, police. And I feel those are the ones spoiling the good ones. That's what I feel.
All right. Thank you very much indeed for that. It's a wrap on Tea Time. Join us this afternoon for more and fresh entertainment stories. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, the entire production team, our stylist, courtesy of Kudi Empire, and last but not least, our studio guest, Abayomi Alvin. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my pleasure.
All right. I'm Chicken Potayo saying thanks for watching. And as they say in Italian, arrivederci.